Stop focusing only on your child's silence. Let's talk about it. In this video, I'm going to talk about selective mutism and how we can support children and young people who experience it. But the first thing that I want to say is let's shake off that label. So not saying selective mutism, selective mutism, selective mutism, and see them for who they really are. Individuals, they have a unique name and a unique personality. You know that I love concentrating on their superpowers, but something that I have noticed is that whilst working with these amazing children, people around them, like parents, family, teachers, friends, when they stop focusing on their silence and instead they look at who they are without pressurizing in their speech, I dare say something magical happens. Their anxiety lessens and they start feeling way more relaxed, and eventually they break free from their block and find their voice. Now, I know that it's not easy to stay calm and wait for a change, especially when there is so much pressure about your child speaking. If you're a parent, how do you feel? Let me know. Some parents say to me, I can't bear the thought of people thinking that I am rude, that my child is rude. I've not taught my child some manners. The big question on everybody's mind is how will these children be able to navigate the world if they are unable to talk? But here's the thing. These children have a burning desire to express themselves. They just find it difficult. And that's where we come in. If we can value their non-verbal communication without any expectations, something incredible can happen. Their confidence will grow, they start to blossom, and those places and situations they used to cause anxiety, they will change in places of joy, because that's what their brain needs. They come home happy, not because they've spoke, because they have been seen and accepted for who they are. And that is expectations. And that's why I love to talk about the brain. I talk to the children about the brain and the neuroscience and tell them about the amygdala, but there will be other videos about it. Where does fear, where does anxiety come from? What can we do about it? They are more than anxiety. They are more than the fear of talking. And I have a whole series of videos about how to boost their self-esteem. So what I would like to suggest that it's time for everybody to come together and to support the children with selective mutism and see them for who they are. So as a specialist in this field, I've witnessed the transformations of even parents when the adults around the children become less anxious, less concerned about their children's silence. And when communication happens without the pressure, children then respond verbally. Words flow more easily and children start reclaiming their lives, finding happiness and leaving behind a suffocating block in their throat. Sometimes though, parents' disappointment in their child's inability to meet their expectations, mainly speaking to the grandparents, reflects onto the child, leading to further isolation and sadness. But when these kids see us going beyond their difficulties, their anxiety, and we see their superpowers and we celebrate with them, a breakthrough happens. What they need to hear from us is time and patience. It's almost like we need to wait for their rebirth, their freedom, their liberation from anxiety. Now, there are no quick fixes, no magic wands, no everything fix all. The real magic is not seeing as children with selective mutism. We want to understand their struggles, how to support them in the right way, and we just want to see them beyond their anxiety. So I must share this with you from the bottom of my heart. And look, today I even got a heart in my t-shirt. That these children and young people, they are amazing. I'm so lucky to be in their lives. When they realise that we don't really expect them to speak, but I am really there just to be there with them. And if you're watching this and I have been your therapist, please comment below. So when they realise that we don't expect them to speak, that we want to be there to play with them and support them, they embrace this journey, this therapeutic journey, if you want to call it like that. They find their inner calms, they pick up their strengths and bravery, and then they know how to see their anxiety and personalize it. As a therapist, I work with these wonderful children. I really would like to send this message. Look beyond their silence. When we stop fearing the silence, they will also sense that. So we need to tap it into the strengths that the silence hold. And remember this, the silence is the highest form of speech. Understanding it is the highest understanding of being human. So for me, showing them about the brain, sharing about the brave muscle through my course and through the masterclasses is fundamental because, as I always say, selective mutism is more than the fear of talking. So let's put the word selective mutism aside. Let's look at how we can support these children through games, through music, through movement, and certainly help them find their voice together, and we can make their world a little brighter. And I am so excited to meet the parents that decided to join my course. You will find lots of information right in the description below. And I hope you have binge watched all the videos that I post here on YouTube. But above all, I love hearing from you. So remember, every day is a new day, but you make your own sunshine. And if the course is shut, put your name in the waiting list. And until then, if I don't meet you, I'll see you the next time on YouTube. Bye-bye just now.